Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Ekamak. This is Let's Play FearMonium. In the last episode we conquered the stepfather, the fear of stepfather, and Max ratted him out to the police for his domestic abuse. Unfortunately Max isn't getting much better, to be honest. He's still incredibly unhappy and depressed, and that's how Lady Depression wants it. By defeating the stepfather, we unlocked his rage as a passive ability, which is nice because now it means that we can smash our way through ice. So I'm just going to show it first off. This never worked, but this does. And so this here is actually probably one of the harder things that we can face here because it is a gauntlet. This room is very tall, as you can see. The walls are electrified. And there are fire hydrants everywhere. Oh, we apparently aggroed yeah, this is... The way that I did it was simply to try and tank my way through it. Like, give up on trying to evade all these water blasts, just keep moving and... As you can see, that only works for so long before the amount of enemies you're dealing with gets overwhelming. But once we get to the... If we could just make it to the top. You found an infinite supply of gasoline cans. Just get to the bottom ASAP. Well, that's one way to get to the bottom, isn't it? So yeah, we have infinite uses of the gasoline cans. Infinite lighters. And actually, it's kind of funny, if you go back to people who sell you things and try to buy more, hey! You could burn out the whole town if you wanted to. You have infinite gasoline cans. That's hot. So yeah. There's infinite, as far as I know, for each of the little side weapons. So somewhere there's going to be infinite boxes. I believe here is going to give us infinite ice cream trucks. And I intend to get all of them. Oh, right. Now I remember what this was. Just bring in the wizard. Yep, that's to teach you how to make those high jumps, definitely. And, okay, we definitely want this kid out of the way. Okay, so we all remember what that's a thing. The idea is summon him, drop the box on top, and that gives you a box that you can jump on here. Oh man, we're hitting people in a single shot here. Thanks to that stepfather rage buff. And I remember that this one was where things got really unpleasant trying to figure out how to carry everything across. Actually, we probably want to destroy you before we make any headway. Right, I remember. Haha, that's the tricky part. And now I need to backtrack to here, get a lift. Push it through. Push this back. Oh dear. I did this in the wrong order. So, after doing that trick with the boxes, I have to try and do it again. So put that there. Box. Get it down. Get down before it. Nope. I'm so annoyed that I got it right the first time, but then I... I think maybe you're supposed to drop it so it lands behind you? You found an infinite supply of ice cream vans. The most useless attack in the game. Oh right, we need a lift across this. Well, I was going to suggest you try some of my delicious ice cream vans, but this is incredible! You're already holding a fleet of them in your pocket! We own the ice cream van industry. No one has more ice cream vans than us. So let's think about it. Where else could we look for things? I think I want to go for this one first. I'm pretty sure that we've already retraced our steps in this place before, so it might seem like it's fortunately very reminiscent of what we already have, but the thing is, I kind of remember what the fantasy one is like, and I probably want to stall going around to doing that one for as long as possible because it is really rough. Actually, these ice cream vans could be considerably good against those rotten wrecking balls. Sadly, there's no infinite nightmare ability. Wait a minute. I was just firing them off willy-nilly. I didn't realise that there were things there. You might find that you made a fatal mistake here, or confuse yourself, breaking the incorrect ice flows of Max's indifference. But don't worry, Hot Dance is a dreadful memory sometimes. Leave this room and come back. Max will immediately forget about anything that was broken. Alright, so I guess that's a hint that this is going to be a bit of a tricky puzzle. So, at the top we have 2 gift boxes. And at the bottom we have our usual, you aren't allowed to use fantasy to get through this. So yeah, I can understand why he'd give us a warning of you might need to back off if you make a mistake. Speaking of making a mistake! I'm wondering how I managed to do this the first time without breaking everything simultaneously. Okay, push it over. Push it over a bit more. A little... Okay, we need to push it over to the other way. I want to say that's the bottom, but I'm not sure for certain. I really don't remember this one giving me this much trouble, but... Oh, now I remember why it didn't give me so much trouble. It's because I approached from below. Right, you jump and smash them from below rather than from above. Oh dear, let's hope we haven't totally messed our chances for this. Alright, so it should be safe there. Don't smash that ice block, just keep pushing it right. Hey ho, so who forgot how to do this rotten puzzle, didn't they? I have atrocious memory. Mind you, pushing it from below would actually be equally rough, wouldn't it? Okay, if we drop that one directly down, 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 then we're fine. Push that over to there. What? That was so close to working, and yet it didn't. I'm doing an awful job with this one. On the upside, there's absolutely no masks hidden in this area. Okay, we drop it once, push it a little left, then drop it again. I say left, I mean right. Okay, it's definitely something with this specific attack. So whatever I do, don't use the down cut attack when I'm when I'm facing and next to the box, because that's what's been messing me up. Except this one was push it slightly to the right. Ooh, except this area should be fine. Parasol gives me a little bit of beef to tank all these attacks with invincibility frames, but okay, this one's gonna take a bit of tricky push to the right nonsense. Yeah, we need to get this to the left a lot. Don't push it all the way to the left though, because that'll make it impossible to push right, and there's spikes right there. There we go! Puzzle complete. For a moment I thought it wasn't going to let me go all the way, and I was very upset. Dude, I can see you there. Right, the challenge this time is escorting it through all of these spikes. And they have a much worse hitbox than you'd think. At least most of these enemy attacks aren't destroying it. I wonder if the keytar is actually really good at hitting these things. Probably not, because you have to lock yourself in place to get through it, but okay, how big are these packs of decks? You found an infinite supply of gift boxes. Alright, those are the teleport somewhere else type of spikes, not the take damage and keep going sorts of spikes. Go away! You're nothing but paper. And now we have to turn around and go back the way we came. Although, okay, we should have picked up the mask from that area. Should have. Her parasol isn't quite laid right. Not sure. Oh, right. We can talk to you about what we can't buy. Hey! You have so many gifts you could replace Santa Claus. Fancy leaving all the children a little madness under the Christmas tree this year? Haha! I don't think the key to that tower even exists. Don't waste your time thinking about it. Right. So I'm just glancing at the chart here to figure out where we might not have picked things up. Try one down. We have 14 masks. Okay, we must have gotten that one, but either way. Actually, yeah, there's another. I'll show off the two things that we still can do. So, I did explain what he does if he gets more thyroxine. Take your humble reward, little phobia. Yeah, he just gives you more balloons. So, it's not very useful at this point of the game, but I imagine that were you playing with the old version where everything is much more expensive, where there's a lot of things that cost way too much. Like, oh boy, 300 balloons for 30 gasoline. This fact could become a huge issue of proportions for you. Max has 21 masks in total. You'll be much better equipped if you find them all. For every 7th mask you reveal, you can collect a reward from me. And now it's time for your second reward. Passive effect masks has been improved. You have explored Max's consciousness very thoroughly. Any psychologist would be highly envious of you. Two shields maximum. So that increases the number of shields that we can get for taking damage from masks. You could actually make yourself very tanky in this game, given that you can have extra invincibility frames and the parasol. We are in the area that we'll probably want to start next episode on, so until next time guys, take care. We'll see you all around.